So thank you very much for this very interesting answer from the Commission. I think there is a lot of work to do in the next years about financial inclusion, and I think that we have to have a very positive action both from EU level but also from national level. And for Efin, for a very new structure, a new network as Efin, which is 2 years old, this conference, which was the first public meeting organization of the network, and these 24 priorities are very important because of two reasons. First one, for the financial inclusion priorities, they come after a large consultation of a broad range of stakeholders involved in the financial inclusion process in Europe. It means financial institutions, associations, public institutions, government representatives, NGOs, trade unions, consumer organizations. Gathering all stakeholders involved in the financial inclusion process is crucial for us to develop coherent financial policy measures at local and European level, as well as to increase mutual learning around the subject. And the very interesting comments and remarks exchanged today are obviously relevant contributions to feed this process. The second reason is that the financial inclusion priorities in Europe will not be only a punctual recommendation, but will become a tool for Efin to achieve its 3 main objectives in the coming years. I think that these priorities will be the DNA of Efin. The 3 objectives are: increase knowledge on financial inclusion. The aim is to increase and format available data and develop use of indicators to monitor financial exclusion. And we know that there is a lack of information about different aspects of financial exclusion today. We want to provide regular assessment of financial inclusion based on available indicators and identify and evaluate policy measures with a positive impact on financial inclusion and to highlight the impact of financial inclusion policies on wider social inclusion. We spoke about today about the link between social inclusion and financial inclusion. And so the implementation of the 24 financial inclusion priorities will be assessed by Efin on a yearly basis, both at European and national level. We try to do this. Second point, we want to be a forum and a mutual learning place. The aim is obviously to increase mutual learning and financial inclusion policies and the participation of all key actors in that process. And based on the result of the 24 financial inclusion priorities assessment implementation, Efin will organize both at EU and national level a mutual learning process in order to increase the exchange of good practices. I think that it's a very important topic on which we spoke today. And finally, Efin will ensure knowledge dissemination and financial inclusion promotion. The aim is to increase policymakers' awareness and information on policy measures to promote financial inclusion and develop and promote European and local strategies. The result of the assessment process that we want to do and the mutual learning process will be shared not only with public institutions, but also with other stakeholders involved in tackling financial exclusion, both at EU and national levels. As you can observe, these objectives are very ambitious and cannot be reached without the participation of all stakeholders. The number and the quality of the participants in the conference of today, the quality of the exchanges make me very optimistic in the Efin capacity to achieve this goal. I want to thank you very much for your valuable participation. Thank you to ESC for hosting us. Thank you to the speakers, the interpreters, and the technicians. And I wish you a very good weekend and see you next year for the assessment. Thank you.